All right, welcome to the 2023 Indiana Kentucky All-Stars Stepladder Finals. Pleasure to be with you today. My name is Chad Lester. In the booth with me, Hall of Famer from the PBA, Mike Albee. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good, Chad.
We've had some
great bowling today.
Yeah, we've had some great matches all day, and we're down to the Final Four boys and the Final Four girls. Let's go over the stepladder for a little to start off with. On the boys' side, your number 4 seed, Charlie Smith, against the number 5 seed, Armis Linville. The number 3 seed is Robert Oakley Jr., who was last year's runner-up. And the number 1 seed is Casey Knorr. On the girls' side, your first match is going to be Skylar Holt, which we just saw in the previous match on these TV pairs here, against Kendall Craig. Number 3 seed is Gracie Masak. And the number 1 seed is Casey Sapp. And they're off. First match has started here on the boys' side. That is Armis Linville. So we have Kentucky versus Kentucky in this first match.
Armis with a little bit of an advantage here. He bowled here
just 2 rounds ago. Yeah. And we have Charlie Smith. Up on lane 22. The girls are still finishing their practice. There's a little bit of confusion here right before practice because the number, and that's a nice strike, the number 2 seed and number 3 seed on the girls' side tied. And the players and parents and coaches were not sure what the tiebreaker was. We found out that was whoever had the highest game throughout the match play portion got the higher seed, and that ended up being Grace Masak.
I believe Grace Masak is the last remaining Indiana All-Star. Kentucky has done a wonderful job here so far with
and
4 boys and 3 of the girls.
And there's a strike there by Charlie Smith. We said that after that first round that we thought Indiana kind of took a hit, and that's the way it went.
Yeah.
They got retribution for losing the team event, even though it was really close. Armis Linville up in 22. Going Brooklyn, leaving a 3-pin.
Yeah, Armis just has a little trouble once he gets that ball down a little inside, and that ball just wants to take off on him.
That's right.
Broke it down to a makeable spare, though.
I want to thank everybody who has been watching with us all day here on Savage Bowling TV. Such a pleasure to bring you these events, especially when we're in another state, because everybody knows we do a lot of our live streaming in Indiana. But it's great to come down here and see the best Kentucky bowlers as well.
Armis got that one very short.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of
in and short and kind of.
He was fast.
Yeah.
I felt like he was fast.
Yeah, when you get your feet fast, you just can't get the ball projected correctly to the right target.
No.
It's always going to be inside and short.
Looks like we're getting ready to start here on 23 and 24.
Good comeback, though. Yeah. Yep, good comeback.
You know, as we saw with Armis in his match on this pair a couple of rounds ago, he kept the ball reasonably in play, but he filled his frames.
Yeah.
And that helped him against Riley Spear. Charlie Smith up with the
pretty shot.
Shot in the 3rd frame. Starts off with a 3-bagger. Charlie's 817, high series of 823, high game of 300, averages 225. He's been bowling 16 years, and now we're off.
Kendall with a great shot, tripping that solid 9 out.
Yeah, we're
to
off
start
the
match. Yeah.
He's got a pretty simple line.
He does.
In front of him.
Yeah, he got that one in and just sat there. Good speed. Yeah, good shots.
Sometimes straighter is greater on the harder shots.
Yeah, if you can control that speed and have a little bit of room, you can just keep it in play.
And then here's where Skylar, she just struck here. She has a really good advantage. She just came off of this pair last round,
right.
in the round of 8. Skylar's high series is 693, high game 259, average is 179. I would not have guessed that because she throws the ball really well.
And she's bowled much better than that today.
She has, yes. Been bowling for 9 years. Armas with the spare.
Oh, good shot. Just couldn't quite get that 10 out.
Armas Linville from Kentucky, 17 years old, 699 high series, game of 269 was as he strikes right here. Average is 205, and he's been bowling 5 years.
He's lost a little bit of count, but he's clean.
Yeah.
He's clean. And so far, he's hit a tough opponent with Charlie Smith throwing 4 great shots for strikes. Nice spare, Tyler.
Charlie up on lane 22. That looks good. Oh, weak 10.
Right around that second arrow, but boy, it's a good look because that ball's doing what it should do. You know,
right.
Getting through the front and
may not have kept it on line as perfect. Could have left that made that 10-pin stand.
But boy, I'd take that look all day if I could get the pocket.
Yeah, I would agree there.
Nice spare shot.
Kendall Craig up on lane 24 with the spare. She covers it. Kendall has a high game of 729, high game 298, averages 190. Has been bowling 8 years, just 15 years old.
Just a little right.
Yeah. Oh, he has recovery.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
good.
good
A good look.
see.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Oh, just did not make the turn. If you've been watching today, the previous matches were all single elimination, but they were 2 games. Now with the Stepladder ladder, they've moved to 1-game matches.
Yeah, so we're halfway through on the boys' side here. The first match.
Easy.
Nice spare.
Easy pickup.
Kendall with a great spare. With only 5 frames to go for Armas, he needs to start with some strikes here.
Yeah, he does. That's much better.
That was a good shot.
Still a great crowd here.
Yeah, everybody's sticking around.
Well, I believe there's quite a bit of a big awards presentation after bowling today that involves all the teams and all the players, including they have a mental attitude award that they give out, I believe.
Yes, they do. Yep.
Oh.
It's a good shot. Armas gave it a chance, but ball just didn't quite get up in there and left that light 10. Well, keep the spare going because we're running out of frames.
Yeah.
Good job.
Here's Skylar shooting at the 10-pin on lane 24. It's a pretty close match through 3 frames.
Yeah.
2-pin difference, 4-pin difference. I added wrong. Math was not my strong suit.
We'll let you off the hook.
I didn't talk you into that one. At least.
No, I was laying back. Oh, this is right.
Oh, that's got a hook. Okay, something makeable.
Yeah,
that's okay.
A little quick at the feet, and just had to force it to the right, get it right, and right back to the hook point. Instead of 10, that was about 8 going to the right at the arrows. Yeah, but like I said, makeable for Charlie, and You don't want to let your opponent back in anyway. Just keep filling it. Nice ball.
Shot, yeah.
Took a little off that. The ball make a little move in the back and hit strong. Great shot by Skylar Holt.
Oh, hook pass, and I don't think he expected that.
I didn't either. I thought he looked like he was right on it. The ball just like it picked up an extra 3 or 4 inches of hook on the back.
Well, he just let Armas right back into it.
Rob, you can go to the practice lane.
Nice spare by Kendall, or strike by Kendall. Saves some count. Keeps it at 4. 4 pins down. But you're right, Armas is back with a strike. If he gets a strike up, he's back only down 11. Cut the lead in over half. Better shot.
That's a better shot, yes. High flush.
Much better shot.
I tell you, on 21 and 22, these guys got strong hair games, don't you think?
Yeah. Speaking from Chad here, who has none.
I used to, but not like that. I could never do that.
You could never do that?
No. It got curly. It got real curly.
Armas makes a great shot. I mean, he gave it room and came back and just not a good break, leaving the 7 pin only.
A little bit of footing issues there for Kendall.
You got to keep filling those frames, and he does. So down 12 with 2 frames to go.
He strikes here.
Takes one shot one way or the other.
That's right.
Which way this match goes. But you want to get that 9th frame because it's the one that's the key to set up your 10th.
Well, especially since your opponent is struck in the
8th.
Yeah. Oh, almost left 4-9, but yeah.
Oh my, that was down, I thought.
Oh, that was. It didn't.
It certainly looked like it was down.
The 7 pin fell.
I thought it was. Yeah.
It looked like it did.
That was a great shot. Well, that's a big shot because that's going to let Kendall into the lead. Well, big shot for Charlie. He can pretty much set himself up here with a shot in the 9th. With a strike in the 9th. He's working on one in the 8th. So up 12. See, I could never do that. Both of them are up at the same time.
No.
I would be a little too distracted for that. But they certainly seem to just do their thing, yeah. That's the important part. It looks like a good shot.
No.
Oh,
round 10.
Solid 10. Solid 10.
Yeah, with something like this, when you're the only 2 bowling in the center, I'm probably going to give that courtesy.
Yeah. So for Charlie, needs to fill it. Still will be up. He'll be up 13 with a spare, in which he still has his own destiny in his own hands. Good spare.
Nice shot.
Match is his if he can perform in the 10th frame. He needs to fill, 18?
Yeah, to shut him out. Oh, that's out.
That's right, yeah. Wow.
Oh.
I can't believe that ball came back that far.
Yeah, that's back-to-back frames where you split. I know.
He's right a little bit.
Oh, trips the 4-5.
Yep. 8 pins between 2 balls for Charlie to advance.
You know, Skylar wasn't really, I mean, she threw a good shot in the 5th frame, left his pocket 7-10.
Yeah,
but
which we certainly thought the 7 was down, or at least on its way down. Need to cut this one sharp. She's looking at it.
Oh,
what a shot.
Clutch
cut
shot
it perfectly.
There. Yeah, she needed.
Very little emotion.
She needed to get that.
Not even a smile. Oh, there's the smile.
Yeah.
Great shot, though. Wow, that keeps her in the match.
Yeah. There it is.
Charlie with another great shot.
On.
He's going to be in the 220s. Good count. Kendall with a great shot, tripping up the 4 and the 10. She's up by 8.
Roberts is going to get up there and finish this off.
Change balls a
Yeah.
little bit. Make another look. Same result. 222.
222.
Kendall with a chance to advance her lead to 18. She's
A
left.
little bit in, yeah.
Oh, almost got the
okay.
break. She'll take that. Get her 9 out of that.
Robert's just getting out of the way. What a good day for him.
Yep.
As he's going to finish with a 182. So Charlie Smith moves on.
That's the best game we've seen bowl on that pair since Carly Schrader.
Yeah, I agree. Charlie Smith will move on to face Robert Oakleaf Jr., another Kentucky bowler. Actually, last year's runner-up. Girls are about 3 frames behind. They started a little bit later than the boys.
8 pins, right?
Yes.
Skylar can pick up a pin with a strike here.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
Oh, boy.
Jumped. Oh, that's 3 frames in a row.
Yep.
Where she's split. See if she can bounce one out and pick this one up.
Yeah. And she's going to put together some strikes here to finish this game out.
That's right.
To have a chance. Yeah, the 3 opens tough. If she doesn't pick this up.
Yeah, at this point she needs to try for it. She's going to go for the 2 and hope that she bounces something.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's got to start now. She's got 2:03 left with the strikes of the 8th and 9th and 10th. And Kendall, her opponent's shooting a 195 pace, but has a lot more than that left. But she's shooting 195.
Yeah.
So.
Skylar needs a strong finish here. It looks like they're going to wait for the girls to finish to start the next game, which is smart.
That's good, yeah. Because the boys will be up there throwing practice balls and just not,
yeah.
a little
Be
different.
more of a distraction
Yeah.
than anything. 8th
She's
frame.
got a chance.
Oh, almost left a 7-10 again.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it was.
Good shot.
At least she's left herself something makeable this frame.
Yeah. Good spare. Eighth frame.
And Kendall's going to come up and try to increase her lead here. Oh, high
beautiful
flush.
shot.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. .22. She's ahead by 22. Kendall. Strike here in the 9th. That'll put her a 204 pace, which Skylar just isn't 190s left.
In.
Oh, she took a little off at
Yeah.
the bottom of the swing. Didn't
Yeah.
quite catch it as much and looked great. Solid 10. This is an important spare.
Right, because she doesn't want to miss this
No.
and put
Possible
Skylar
to
back
tie
in.
at that point.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no. She missed it. Well, This match isn't over.
No, they both if they both throw 3 strikes in the 10th, we have a tie.
Uh-huh.
But Kendall has a lead. And Skylar has the 9th and 10th left, so she needs to have this one to start with.
For sure. Yeah, it's 1 frame at a time.
Yeah.
Just taking her time.
It's a lonely place out there.
Yeah,
You're standing there by
the
yourself
only
and
one
looking
bowling.
up, down. You're
Yeah.
the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough spot.
Ninth frame. That looks good. Oh, beautiful
That
shot.
was good. That was perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect. You couldn't have made that any better.
No.
So now we're down to the 10th frame. 3 strikes each,
Mhm.
and that's a tie.
Mm-hmm. And then wonder what the tiebreaker is. If it's 9th and 10th frame or 1 ball. I always like the 1
Flip
ball.
a coin.
Flip a coin.
Yeah. Or you flip a coin to see who goes
Yeah.
first. I don't know.
I like the 1 ball. Pressure.
That is some pressure. Of course, we're down to about 1 ball here at this point.
Yeah.
This is a big first one here, though.
Oh. She tugged it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
thought she was just a little bit farther inside, more direct.
she needs a spare strike to force a mark
Yeah.
from Kendall. If she hit that first one, she forced her to strike.
Mm-hmm.
6-10.
Looks good.
Good job. Now, strike on the fill ball is very important.
Mm-hmm. Strike here for 173.
Forces Kendall to mark.
Mark of any kind.
Yep. Untimely practice ball to the left. Oh, she gets it.
Yeah. All right, she finished 173. Kendall must mark. Mark of any kind, and she moves on.
Yeah, you'd like to see the practice pair hold off when
Yeah, give
the
'em-
person's bowling on the finals here
Yeah.
throws a shot.
Means-
But
They're just going to keep going.
it worked out.
This is.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh,
she got
wow.
it. It held.
Those last 2 shots were
Uh-huh.
absolutely wonderful. That was a great
Yeah.
shot.
I thought she got it in again.
I did too.
Well,
I agree, but boy,
maybe she moved a little bit
well,
left.
I don't think she hit or is catching it quite as much as the
Yeah.
bottom. That was kind of a smoother release and kind of down and through it, so it kind of delayed it. Perfect shot. She just needs pin count
Yeah,
in 2 shots.
Yeah. Kendall's going to move on to face Grace Masak from Indiana, our lone Indiana bowler here in the
That was another good one right there.
Stepladder finals.
She's found a little something those last 4 shots. Skylar Holt bowled great all day.
She did.
And that wild-looking 7-10 that we thought the 7-pin was down kind of turned her day around in the 5th frame.
Yeah, I mean, her 5th, 6th, and 7th really is kind of what got her. I mean, she got the split in the 6th, but
Yeah. 7th one kind of turned it around.
yeah.
All right, that concludes the first match for the girls. Skylar 173, Kendall 193. So Kendall will move on to face Grace. And the guys, Charlie 222, Aramis 182. Charlie will go on to face Rob. So Rob and Grace, you have 2 balls on each lane. Charlie and Kendall, you can go to the practice lanes if you'd like.
You hear the voice of our tournament director, one of our tournament directors, actually from Indiana, Corky Cope. He's done an excellent job today, him and his staff, of running the tournament. I want to give a shout out to why we're at it. Is the staff here at Dixie Bowl has been remarkable. Really thank them for letting us come in and set up a day early. I got a couple hours extra sleep because of that. It's always nice when you can do that. So when you're coming in with these practice balls, what's your strategy?
Well, it's important to make sure you throw the ball physically good, so you know how to make adjustments if there's any to be made. That's first and foremost, and I would start with the things that I know have been working earlier in the day, and that way you can kind of know what moves you have to make. If it's equipment change, you really don't want to, but if you have to, because you've only got 2 shots on each lane, so there's not a lot to do. You got to make the most of the 4 shots you got.
Yeah, you don't want to get up there and throw 4 terrible shots,
right.
And you have no clue really what the lane condition is.
Because if you're Robert, coming in, we obviously know his opponent Charlie Smith's lined up, and same way with Grace. I mean, you saw Kendall lined up pretty well at the end as well. So you want to start out sending the message you're right there with them.
And one of the things I did see by both Grace and Robert is they were watching that last match. So they're trying to see what the lanes are doing and getting some intel there before they take their practice shots.
Certainly like that look. Robert's ball, that was a nice, clean, smooth move. He's obviously, Charlie's kind of more down the lane. He's trying to, looks like Robert's kind of going around him a little bit.
Yeah. It looks like he's done with his practice balls.
Yeah. Looks like we're ready to go.
Yeah, looks like Kendall did not take any shots staying warm. She didn't really need to.
Yeah, Charlie got done
did,
in
which, there was half a game delay there between matches. All right, here we're getting ready to go in the semifinal match here at the 2023 Indiana Kentucky All-Star Tournament. Chad Lester and Mike Albee here with you in the booth.
Over there.
And Kendall's going to start us off here on lane 23. Oh, 4-6. Well, if you want to leave a split, it's always the first frame.
That's what they say. I don't know. I just do not leave one.
No, well, of course. Robert starts us off on 22. Oh. Fortunate to knock out the 10-pin there.
And Robert's the one that he can be bowling 5 or 6 pairs that way, one either direction, and he throws a shot and you know it because you see the pins just dancing.
Yeah. He's so far of the bowlers we've seen on our pairs today is probably the most powerful.
Yeah.
All right, Grace.
He's got enough revolutions for you and I both.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe throw Scott in there too.
Yeah. So when Scott watches us back, you know you mentioned him. So
Yes.
Brooklyn. Get two.
Charlie opens up the rack to start with. Looked like was that a ball change?
Is that a red ball? I didn't see it either.
It was dark.
He must have made a
Yeah,
ball
I
change.
think he switched the one he threw the fill ball in.
Yeah. Yep, he did switch balls. Grace misses her chops the spare there. Oh, we're even through one. Grace Masak, 754 high series, high game of 289, averages 208, and she's been bowling 8 years.
Nope, went direct with that one. Yep.
Oh.
That was much more direct. A little left.
Yeah, and I feel like that directness would have been good with the last ball he was throwing. Probably would have held line.
Catch the other side. Oh,
Grace leaves herself the 3-pin. This time makes the spare.
good spare.
So Oakleaf, Robert Oakleaf Jr. up on lane 21. Watch this power.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, that makes it interesting. If that's going to be the looks, I thought that wasn't quite as wide, and it.
Yeah, and it didn't make the. You see it just quit right before the
Yeah.
head pin?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. High series for this boy. 878. High game of 300. He averages 231. He's been only 15 years, and he's 18 years old.
Yeah, great game. Great game.
Yeah,
I
see why
only
now.
I question is that a 1-300 or multiple?
Why? I'm sure. I wonder how many he has.
Yeah, that he throws it great.
Yeah, we see why now.
Nice spare. Kendall with a great one. That's a tough spare.
It is.
That's in.
Oh.
You know, every time you get it in, it's just the feet are usually quick, and it just doesn't project out to the spot on the lane you're looking for, and kind of hooks up a little bit quick. And
Do you think timing's more important with a two-hander than it is a one-hander?
I think it's about the same.
Do you?
Yeah. The only thing about the two-handers, they have a lot more open hip, so sometimes you can get away with it because you're already facing that way. But
Yeah.
if you're quick, you still can't project it there. It's still kind of everything comes through too quick.
Mm-hmm. Roll it. Oh,
Yeah, almost got that to
rolled
roll
it.
fast. Roll across there.
I said one of those pins on that side was off spot.
Nice shot,
That's
Charlie.
Good shot.
That was a good one.
And you see why he switched balls. He moved his line a little bit
Yeah.
out.
That was a good shot.
Grace Masak back
Pretty
with
shot.
the strike.
Pretty shot. Yeah, that was 10 in the pit. That was a perfect shot. Charlie Smith to get back in the game here.
Move it in.
Better. No, it hooked.
Yeah.
You're right. That other ball was a much cleaner look.
Yeah, that other ball would have held line there.
This one looks like he's going to have to give the pocket away a little bit and give it some room.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Key double there in the third and fourth frame for Grace Masak.
We haven't watched Grace but one match, I think, today. But, boy, those two shots had to be two of her best right there.
She was on 21 and 22 a couple rounds ago, and she fought through that match. She lost the first game, won the second game, which won her the match.
That looked like what
Yeah,
we
that's
saw
a
at
good
the end of
shot.
the game, last game for Kendall. It's truly a shot-making day today.
It is.
You know.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, whoever's going to win this has earned it. Oh, see,
that
that's
ball just checks up, doesn't finish it off
No.
when you don't get it out that one spot.
it's kind of
Another
You can
2 or
see
3
it.
inches to the right, and
Yeah.
it probably flips in, but
yeah.
that angle will not recover.
Another good shot. Oh no,
Oh.
that one did not turn the corner. A little bit of a
Kind
backup
of pushed
ball.
that 5-pin out a little bit to the right, too, for Kendall. So the spare, you got to watch the spare because
Yeah.
that 5 was pushed a little far to the right. You can look at it, it's almost, I mean,
Oh,
there's
wow.
a good, 2 or 3 inches between pins. Oh,
Yeah, that wouldn't have made a difference, I
nope,
don't think. But
nope, I
All
agree.
right, Grace, come on. You got it, Grace.
Oh, well, he's kind of, yeah,
confused.
he's not sure what's going on here.
Yeah. The ball, to me, it's just in the back end. It's just it's in deeper than those ones that really made that arc and back.
Yeah, and it might be a thing where he can just slow his speed down a little bit if he's got, speed control. Oh. He's got to be careful not to get too frustrated because this match is still close. He's still in it.
And that's one of those where you're not happy you didn't strike and you just didn't quite set yourself and regroup and just pick the spare up.
Well, I mean, it's like 5 frames in a row I haven't
Yeah.
struck. And what's going on?
Nice spare.
Nice pickup.
Nice spare, Grace. That ball just wants to break loose a little too soon.
So sure he should have switched balls. Do you? I mean,
it's easy to second guess.
He's out
but
there.
yeah.
He's bowling. We're not.
It just seemed like the other ones when he threw that kind of angle, that red ball would kind of hold a little bit longer.
Yeah, they held line.
This one looks like it gives a little more back end, but you got to play for it a little bit. But like you said, he's the one throwing it. He feels whatever he feels is the. You just got to make sure you make your spares, get settled down, and he does. So he's back in the match now. Can either have a slight lead or a slight deficit, depending on the next shot.
All right, Grace is up in the.
Okay, Casey's, you can go to the practice lane.
I better hook. Oh. Okay. She's still got a pretty good lead, Grace does. See if Charlie can.
That's right, a little bit.
No, that was better.
Yeah.
Gave it a little bit more room. He wasn't
but it
quite
didn't
as
come
direct.
back like I thought it was going to from out there, for what you're trying to play.
Oh, gosh.
Or Kendall just, unfortunately, has lost the rhythm.
It's just split city now. I mean, we thought maybe it was just all the left lane because he opened in third or 1, 3, and 5 frame. And now up in the 6, she splits again. Robert tried to square up a little bit and he's in that over-under.
Yeah, right now it's all about rhythm, just trying to get your timing right and just, when things start going bad down on the other end of the pins, and it's so tough to not think about those type of things and just go back to making it one shot at a time.
Yeah.
Good spare.
Big spare. Kendall gets up here in the 7th frame, down by 33.
Left. Oh,
wow. Hell yeah.
No, that's it. I mean, that's what we saw
that
we liked earlier in the last game, and that was a good shot. I thought it was going to be a little higher than that, but
we see how
he's much squarer on that one. Yeah,
he's trying to play straighter.
Trying to close that angle.
Yeah.
But he's got so much power. The ball just wants to break loose when you try to square up. That's the worst thing. Boy, you try to open up and it doesn't come back, and you square up and it goes high. I mean, you're just really caught.
What do you do? It's frustrating.
Take a little off and play straighter, kind of what Charlie's doing.
Yeah.
Now whether that's in your game or not that you can do that, that's another story.
Yeah. Grace comes back and matches Kendall with a strike in the 7th, still up by 33. Charlie can actually take the lead with this shot.
Good shot by Grace.
Yeah.
Solid 10. Charlie leads a 10. Charlie actually took the lead by 1, but he's still up. Spare puts him up 3.
You got it. And Grace shoots hit the 10 pin here on 23.
Yeah, that was a great first ball.
Slide.
Oh, just barely missed it.
Well,
Leaves
opens
her
door
with
for Kendall.
132 in the 8th.
Kendall can, with a strike here, can really pick up some
Oh,
pins.
yeah. Charlie here in the 8th frame. Gave it a little bit too much room. It was a washout. Oh, big double there by Kendall Craig. And here's the thing with this boys match is Robert's not out of this at all. He just needs to find a way to strike. He's over there talking to his coach, dad, trying to get lined up on this pair. Kendall can really cut into this lead with a strike here.
Oh, big shot.
Coming up clutch here in end of this game.
Big 9th frame.
Grace, come on, Grace. Got it, Grace.
Oh! Do you see that strike on 21?
Yeah, looked like it came out of the back end.
Yeah. Well, he struck. He's still not lined up, it looks like. But. Oh, nice shot by Grace.
Well, here we are. We've been in this situation before. Here we are through 9, and we see both players throw strikes in the 10th, all 3 in the 10th. Grace wins by 1.
That's right.
We're back to that again. It's almost an exact replica of the last match. Big shot for Robert.
Oh, he liked it.
Beautiful
nice
shot.
Now he
Took a little bit off that. And good shot.
He took the lead with that strike in the 8th.
Yeah.
And now he's increased his lead.
Beautiful shot by Grace. Beautiful shot.
Well, if she strikes out here, she's locked her opponent out, right?
Nope. Yeah, she has to go all the way out.
Yep.
192, and her opponent can shoot 191 with 3 in the 10th. Big shot by Charlie.
Yeah.
Big shot. She's got 186 left. Robert shooting 189. Oh, she got it. Great shot by Grace.
Showed a little bit of emotion on that shot, too.
Yeah.
You got it, Grace. You got it.
Strike here, and she
Strike
wins.
9 can force a tie. But Kendall, either way, is going to have to throw 3 in the 10th to get that. Looks good for Charlie.
Oh.
Perfect shot. Little loft. Get a little loft. And
it in.
it's across.
Get a Brooklyn.
Oh,
and she wins the semifinal match with a 192. She's going to go on.
Striking out, yeah.
To face Casey Sapp for the championship.
Big shot here for Charlie. Oh,
Good
beautiful.
Shot. Yeah, he's whatever issues he was having earlier, he's not having those now.
Another nice shot by Kendall.
Yeah.
Just the splits, 3 splits and an open.
Split city there for a while for her. And he went back to the red ball.
Wow,
and he
that
struck,
ball looked great.
So 186.
I don't know if I was in that. 186, so Robert's going to need a mark, but it's going to have to hold count.
Mm-hmm. Nice shot. A little bit of a smile from Kendall.
Oh. Spare strike to tie.
Mm-hmm. You can only tie.
Yep.
Is he going to get it? All right.
I love you. Here, Riley.
Indiana.
I think something better in my life.
Okay.
Robert needs a strike here to tie. Anything less, he is done for today.
Gave it room.
Looks good. And we have a
Beautiful shot.
tie. Let's see what the
Yeah,
what we do here for this tie. Is it a 9th and 10th frame roll-off, which I'm going to assume it is.
All right, for the
There we
guys,
go.
we're going to have a 9th and 10th frame
Yep.
roll-off. Just give us a second to get it turned over.
great performances in the 9th and 10th
Yeah, no
on
kidding.
both these matches.
Yeah. And we thought Grace was a lone
Yeah.
Indiana person.
Yeah, we made a
Our
mistake.
#1 seed for the boys, Casey Noor, is from Indiana. So Indiana still has a chance to sweep the tournament.
So do we blame that on the chat
The
room for
higher
not telling us
seed
that?
will have lane choice.
All right, so they're going to put in the scores for us up there. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to put in zeros and then let them bowl in the 9th and 10th.
And so the question here for Charlie is, he went back to that ball in the fill bowl. Now
Yeah,
what
does
do
he
you do?
stay with it?
Yeah. That's I mean, it certainly looks good. Again,
Yeah, I like how it holds line.
he did both of them. I mean, they both look pretty good, but yeah, I agree with you. The red ball seemed to have just a truer look.
If they tie again, do they do a 1-bowl roll-off?
Yeah, I don't know. I want do the rules go that far down the list?
Yeah. If this, then
It
this.
would make sense. I mean, it would make sense, but here we go.
Looks like Robert's going to lead off, which is smart. Well, it's going to cause.
He's going to finish.
Yeah, he's going to finish.
Finish last.
Yeah. So maybe he likes the right lane better.
Well, the thing about, if you want to finish last, I mean, it's two things. It's either that right lane is a better one for you, or you want to be able to decide your own destiny.
Exactly. Oh, you don't want to.
Don't want to do that. Yeah,
you don't
no.
want to open 9th and 10th frame.
So now it makes Charlie's ball decision not quite as critical, but
And he's
he's going back to he's staying with
Yeah.
the darker ball
yeah.
that he used most of the last this last match, or this match. I guess we're still in
You got to wonder, did he throw that ball just
to see.
or was he just thought he was done?
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So whatever
You know,
adjustments
and he's
he
doing
made,
right. Yeah, he's doing more than what we know, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect
I mean,
shot.
whatever adjustments he's made
yeah.
with that ball is the proper ones, because now.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. Throwing that ball, the last one. Was he planning on a possibility of a tie, or was he doing it because he just wanted to see?
Yeah. Or was he just
Which
trying
I'm not
to get
sure
out?
I would have wanted to know that.
Because
But
he got up pretty quick on that with
Yeah.
that red ball, and it's like, did he think he was done? And
10th frame, here it is.
Yeah.
First one, he takes a commanding lead here.
Looks good.
Oh,
Oh.
big shot.
Yeah.
Good job, Charlie.
I believe it's over.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
He cannot lose.
Nope. I was a little slow on the uptake on that one.
I was calculating in my head
Yeah.
slowly.
Waiting for me to make the mistake.
Yeah, and I was just going to agree with you.
Pretty shot.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty shot. Hey, leave that there. That's okay. Burn that bad break. Great
Yeah, because
shot.
the best, Robert can do is 39.
Yeah, he can be in the
so-
39. Yeah, exactly. So he's at 48. Robert's at 48 with a miss. What a great game he bowled. Wow.
Yeah.
Not only a great game, it's just the shot making at the end was just tremendous. And for Robert as well. Because Robert, he left a tough spare and picked it up, but then he made a great shot to tie.
And Robert just really never fully got lined up, I felt.
Totally
I mean-
comfortable. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there it is. That's a heck
Yeah,
of a look.
look at him shaking
Yeah.
his head. See?
Just a little bit
Now
off
I
the
strike.
bottom of just a little bit off the bottom,
Yeah.
so the ball will do what it has to do and get down the lane and do the thing. When you hit it up, on it or hit it a little more, it's just going to break loose too early. That's a little right, but that's going to make it. Oh, wow.
And I wonder if that would have been something he should have done too, is open the lane up a little bit more.
Well, you know, the
Because
very
he's
first
simply-
shot he threw
he has the
looked
reps.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah, he has the rev rate.
But then he started getting that one where it wasn't quite out there, and it just left that one, left a 4 or 8, and a couple other things that just didn't make it.
All right.
I think we'll be hearing from Robert Oakleaf Jr. In the future.
Yeah.
I really like this game, and obviously he's bowled very well today. So just looks really, really good.
Grace 192, Kendall 188. Grace will move on to meet Casey. For the guys, we ended up with a tie, 186 each. Rob, 28, and Charlie 48. So Charlie moves on to face Casey. Got a couple other announcements real quick. If you would like a program, we have 8 programs left up here at the counter. And it is now the last call for the photos down behind 35 and 36.
All right, we have our
Tournament leaders.
tournament leaders now coming to get their practice balls in. We saw Casey Sapp earlier in the day.
On this pair, right?
Yeah, on this pair. To get here, she shoots 1261 in her 6 games during the match play, with games of 210, 224, 177, 225, 219, 206. Those last 3 games were
Big.
were great. And if you remember right, let's see if she's throwing the same ball. Well, she'll have her. Maybe not. I thought she was throwing a green ball, but she might have switched balls and found something
Yeah,
better.
she bowled because Grace. The match she bowled here because Grace was bowling on this one over here.
Yeah.
On the other pair.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And for Casey,
And Casey is from Indiana, so
Yes.
to make that, I made that mistake earlier that
Well, I
we were
did
down
too.
to just Grace, but
Yeah.
we actually have two potential winners here from Indiana,
he's
and 2 from Kentucky.
Yeah, he's from Munster, Indiana. To be the #1 seed, he shoots 1337 in its 6 games
Ouch.
during match play. Start off slow. He wins his first match with 185, 186. Then he goes in game 3 and 4, 279 and 248.
Now that's a good look. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good look
Yep.
and good shot making
Yep.
on that. Yeah, that's
Especially on
tremendous.
this condition.
Yeah.
So he had a pair he really liked. And then the last match to make the step ladder, he shoots 215 and 224 for 1337. One-handed bowler, and we've seen the bowlers have good luck playing kind of around the line that he is.
Right, but
and
not
what
as that much
Charlie is.
hand though.
No.
I mean, if you think about Charlie, and then I think it was Carly Schrader.
Yeah.
They were more hard and firm. Where Casey's got a little more hand into it.
Yeah.
Now, maybe the ball he's using is helping him to adapt to that. I don't know, but
Yeah, he's got some surface. So
and a little more spin.
yeah.
Of course, don't throw any of those. If that was a little wide, but practice balls you can test those things. And,
Yeah, he's kind of like, I can't do that.
yeah.
And see, this is part of what you were talking about. Like, you got to learn from your shots
Yeah.
and be able to throw good shots so
Yeah.
you can learn. And
Yeah, hopefully you're making the best of those shots, and you're getting the read you want to see.
yeah, I mean, she knows the gutter's slick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just as I said coming into this, we thought we were going to have some really good matches, and
It's lived up to that,
Yeah.
for sure. Just the tie and the shot making, and wow.
clutch shot making.
Yeah.
All right, the boys are ready to go. We're going to see who's going to lead off. It looks like Casey Noor is going to lead off for the boys. Casey's age 17, high series of 740, high game 299. He averages right at 200. He's been bowling for 12 years. And the girls are ready to go too. Grace is going to lead
All right,
off.
let's give these 4 competitors a round of applause.
Grace here. First frame, lane 24. All right, leads us 6-10. Casey's going to start here for the boys on lane 21.
Slide.
Grace with the spare. Casey flush shot, and he's got a fan base right behind us, doesn't he, Mike?
Yeah, they've kind of closed in on us, but yeah.
All right, Casey Sapp up here in her first frame.
Okay, I thought you said something else.
Leaves a 10
10
pin.
pin. Yep. Ball made a nice move on the back end. Just
It did.
didn't quite get that 10 out.
Oh,
Charlie right back at it. Good shot.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, right back at it. Good shot.
Casey up with the spare. Her high series is a 680. High game 277. Her average is 185 if she picks up the 10 pin. She's been bowling 11 years and she's 16 years old.
Nice
Well,
shot.
he got that a little bit in. You
Yeah,
see
he
the
did,
ball
but-
kind of back up
yeah.
a little bit.
Good,
That's
good
good.
speed and didn't overhit it, and great shot.
A little bit high, leaving the 6 pin for Casey. All right, Grace back up for the girls as Casey's going to bowl in his 3rd frame on lane 21.
Oh, big break. Big break. A lot of speed, but ball had enough on it to trip those out of there.
Ball needs a hook. She swung it just a little bit. Oh, just a little bit wide.
Yeah.
Left the 2 pin for Charlie Smith. Grace here with the 1-2-8. It's that 2 pin that looks like it's off
Yeah, it's
spot
yeah, it
every
looks
time
like it.
on the second ball.
It's
It's one.
Come back next time. You got it, Grace.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sounded like he got it down early.
Yeah, it was left, but yeah, good thing it was just a 2.
And he's throwing plastic.
Yeah. You have to really throw it past it to get past it.
It's like Grace is going to switch balls. She went and got another ball. You see, that ball didn't quite react on the back end like the other one does.
Nice ball
It's
by
Charlie strikes in the 4th frame.
Yep.
All right, Casey, keep it going.
Good hook.
Oh, he got that. She picks it up.
And he strikes. And everybody goes crazy.
And once again, they both pulled at the exact same time. I mean,
I know.
I don't know. My peripheral vision would have been all over the place, but yeah.
Yeah, not.
What a frame.
In league, I mean, that'd be okay, but when you're the only two people bowling in the center.
Yeah. That was amazing.
No other noise beside the crowd behind us.
Yeah.
I'm letting them. It's like, and it's happening again here.
Let's go, Casey.
There's Casey.
Took a little off.
They both strike. Casey
Maybe that's the new thing.
Yeah, just both.
That's the new thing. Yeah, just
speedball.
You can't second guess, and it's working.
No.
For both bowlers that have been up. Yeah. Big shot here for Robert or Charlie. I'm sorry. Big shot for Charlie to stay in this one.
Mm-hmm. Looks good. Oh, nice.
Wow, he's throwing pins around too. Yeah, great shot. Big shot.
Knocks out that 7.
That was a big one.
Casey gets here.
Pretty
Way
shot.
to double.
Yeah, pretty shot. She opens up a lead here.
Yeah, she does. She's clean through 4. 2 spares, 2 strikes. Charlie's now up in the 6th frame, lane 21.
Trying to keep pace.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pace right there.
For Charlie, he's just got to keep striking, hoping his opponent makes a mistake somewhere.
Yep.
It's a 2-8.
Yep.
Just relax.
A little bit off balance. Is it going to hold?
What a shot.
It slaps it out.
Well, this is something we haven't seen all day, really. This kind of scoring.
No.
Nice spare.
Emil Casey, game 3 of match play, shot 279.
Yeah.
So he's capable of stringing strikes.
Yeah. Well, he strung some right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That was close, but just a little bit high.
A little bit high. And this is the break that Charlie wants right here because, 8 instead of 9.
He's gave up the count.
He gave up the count. Grace is just trying to get lined up at this point, I think. Charlie at a 279 pace. Casey's at 278 pace.
Shoot it.
Oh,
wow. Nice try.
We saw that picked up earlier.
Good angle at that, too. Yeah, good angle trying to pick that up. Yep.
Casey's going up there looking to throw a 3-bagger and increase her lead.
This is right a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Now the ball's back in Casey's court.
Yeah. He's going to be about 21 up. Casey. Oh, my. What a beautiful shot. Did not get rewarded with that, Casey. Solid 7. Wow. Count. Got it. Well, Charlie needs to get back on it here and start another frame.
Yes. So now we're getting down to the last 3 frames already. The boys are a couple frames behind only because they're throwing strikes. A lot more strikes. Like you said, this is something we have not seen all day.
Yeah.
Casey's going to let Charlie go. That's a good shot. Oh. Didn't quite make the turn.
It was a good shot. It was a good shot.
Nice shot by Casey.
Casey has such a good shot there. Good look and throwing it nice and smooth. But the ball ends up flush. I mean, it's just hitting hard.
Powerful.
Yeah. Great shots.
Gets the 7th in. Casey Norris going to get right back up and in the 8th frame. And
You got it, Casey.
Grace switches to another ball. Looks
there.
like that one.
Nice shot.
She's down by 41 through 6. But if she's lined up, that could change very quickly. And there's another strike by Casey
Oh,
Norris.
he likes those.
And
Yeah,
he's
great
just,
shot.
look at the confidence.
Yeah.
He just is kind of like walking up the approach like, I got this.
Well, this one here, and he just needs to keep it on the lane in the 10th frame,
Yeah.
no matter what Charlie does.
Sit. All right, on to
A little bit high.
You got it. You got it.
Stay in.
Oh, he trips the 4. What a shot, yeah.
Good speed.
Yeah. It saved him.
When you can trip the 4s like that, you're doing it all right.
Yeah.
You're loose. You've hit the bottom of your swing. Perfect.
I asked for it.
Grace gets the spray. I think I said Casey. We have too many. We have 2
I know,
Caseys
close,
bowling,
yeah.
you know.
Nice shot by
Both on
Charlie.
the boys and the girls.
Charlie has certainly bowled well today.
He has.
Yeah.
He has bowled
Especially
really well.
right here in this finals. I mean, unbelievable. Bowling great.
And again, we questioned the ball change. It ended up being pretty good for
Yeah.
him.
Wow,
Good
perfect shot.
Yeah, like you said
Perfect
earlier,
shot.
we're not out there bowling. We
Nope.
don't feel
Nope.
the lane conditions.
We're
so,
guessing.
Yeah. Oh, swisher at 7. It's pretty much going to do it for him.
A couple of those 7s like that just really put a hurt on him to stay
That's
close
right.
to Casey.
Oh.
Great break for 3 in a row there. She'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
Relax and throw the ball.
Yep. She's like, especially if that's going to win me a championship. Charlie with the spare here in the 10th. Can strike here for 226. And this Grace's shot.
Get ready, Grace. You got it. You got it.
But Grace has pulled well all day. I mean,
She has,
she's made
yeah.
shots when she's needed to and made the spares and got her to this title match.
Finish was 224 for Charlie. She lost that one off her hand. I saw that. It was early.
Yep.
It looks like both Casey's are probably going to win. And he knows it. Casey Norris, your boys champion here at the 2023 Indiana Kentucky All-Stars. He's so excited he
He's ready to
forgot it was
switch
10th
lanes,
frame. Looks like we're going to have 2 Caseys win this.
Yeah.
You too, Grace. You got it, Grace. We love you.
Look at these 2 champions. I mean, the scores they're shooting here in the title match.
Slide, slide,
Wow,
slide,
what
slide.
great shot making.
There you go.
It's Grace finished here in the 9th frame.
That was his thing.
Now it's just all formalities for Casey to get up there and finish out the 9th and 10th. Beautiful 277 game. Casey wins 277 to 224 to become the champion of the Indiana Kentucky All-Stars on the boys' side. Just a reminder, once we finish up here, Mike will be down lane side with both champions for a quick interview.
4 in a row for Casey.
She's bowled a
Shooting
great game
230.
this game.
Shooting 230 right
Yeah.
now. Can go out
Yeah.
for 250.
Yeah.
Casey and Casey have certainly shown us how it's done here in this last game.
Well, you know, when they announced Casey Sapp with 1261 for her 6 games, we're like, wow, she really turned it on after we saw her. And it really started with that 225 game in game 4.
Well, you know, obviously the 2 leaders obviously had something figured out compared to everybody else.
Yeah, they had something that nobody else did.
Yeah, they bowled well and had the right combinations and put together the game and continued to do it when the heat was on here in the title match. 230s. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to beat. 235 if the strike. Not like 277. It's not hard to beat either.
277 is like shooting 350 on this condition.
So that's Casey's big game. Okay.
234 for Casey Sapp as she is your girls champion here in Louisville, Kentucky. And she prevents Indiana from sweeping every event here at the Indiana Kentucky All-Stars.
Well, that was quite a performance, I'll say, from both all the players here today. It's been quite phenomenal.
It's been fun to watch all day long, Mike. You know, especially, I don't mind the scores being lower. It keeps the field tighter. We've seen closer games because of it, both on the overall team and in the individual matches.
No, we will see a few of these bowlers we saw today will have careers moving forward when they get ready to leave the youth ranks.
Yeah, whether it's in college or at the next level in the PWBA. But before that, we're going to see a lot of these bowlers probably at Junior Gold next month.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break here. We'll be back here in just a few moments with a post-game interview with each of the champions here on Savage Bowling TV.
All right, welcome back to the 2023 Indiana Kentucky All-Stars. And we've got both of our champions here, and they're both named Casey, spelled a little bit different, but the Caseys had it figured out today. Casey, you bowled so well in the qualifying here and all day, but you saved the last game to win the title with your highest game, 235. How'd you do that?
Just a lot of good adjustments and knowing what to do.
Well, you did really well. You threw it great. The ball looked good, but the main thing is you had a great demur out here. You looked great. What do you think about being the champion today to finish the season?
This is the biggest title that I've won, so I'm very excited.
One of many, I hope, for you. Congratulations to you and your fellow All-Stars. Great job. We'll go with Casey, the boys champion here. You know, Chad and I had made a mistake. We didn't realize you were left because we were watching the practice balls earlier, and we didn't see anybody with an orange jersey on. So it's a great job, and what a great finish. You bowled so well, but it wasn't your best game of the day because you had a 279, but you had 277 to finish it off.
Yes.
Was it the same look you had all day, or what made you bowl so well? Because we saw other bowlers who didn't quite look as good as you did today, obviously.
Thank you, sir. Honestly, it had started basically since the third game in singles. I didn't really have a line, and I made an adjustment to the ball I switched to, and the line just worked, and I kind of just stuck with that the rest of the time, and it was right where I needed it to be, right into the pocket.
It certainly was. I mean, we saw some bowlers today. We watched this pair a lot, but you made great shots under the pressure to win the title. So you had a pretty good following back there. What do you have to say with your fellow All-Stars back there?
I thank you guys so much. I appreciate it all. Definitely gave me a boost in energy to keep myself strong against the last match there.
Well, congratulations. I think we'll see you again at some other events in your future, and I want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Chad, back to you. We got some great All-Stars here. I think we'll see them for years to come.
Yes, I agree, Mike. Thanks for everybody for watching the 2023 Indiana Kentucky All-Stars here from Dixie Bowl.
Appreciate it.
Want to thank everybody for your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to the staff here at Dixie Bowl. They've been excellent. The tournament staff has been excellent getting us standing sheets. Once again, for Mike Albee, my name's Chad Lester, and thanks for watching the 2023 Indiana Kentucky All-Stars.